Hi everyone, welcome to Yoga Snacks. This practice will be about challenges and obstacles in our lives. And as I was planning this practice, I was thinking about Ganesha, the elephant god, and all the challenges that he has had to go through and how he overcomes these challenges. And in the times in our life right now, you know, we're changing, we're trying to overcome challenges that we've never have had before, or maybe obstacles that we didn't have to deal with before, or maybe we've avoided them, but now we have to deal with them. So like Ganesha, the elephant god, I'll tell you why. First of all, he has an elephant head and a human body. And how he came about this was his mother and father were both gods, and his father had to go away for a while, ever since his birth. And he grew up, and all of a sudden his father came back, but he was already grown. And he answered the door when his mother was doing something, and his father came in and sees this man standing there, thinking that his wife had cheated on him, and ended up cutting off his son's head. He didn't realize it was his son. So when his mother sees this has happened, she's really upset with her husband and says, "Hey, that was our son. Go out and find another head. He needs a head." And of course, remember, they're gods here. So the father goes out, finds another head, and it happened to be an elephant head, and put it on his son's body. And it was great for Ganesha to be alive, right? And be able to do what all the other gods were doing. But he had to overcome obstacles because he had human form, but an elephant head. And so he had to deal with a lot. There were a lot of challenges he had to go through. So just like us, just think of yourself with an elephant head. That's a different perspective, isn't it? Anyway, what was I going to say? Just that it's not easy, and having all these disturbances around us. Like when I'm trying to videotape and the dog goes and does something, or noises out there, the traffic, or whatever. All of these disturbances and challenges and obstacles are all going to be there. Really, we can't do too much about it. It's totally out of our control. What is in our control is how we react and how we make the choices on how we deal with those disturbances, challenges, and obstacles. Now, Ganesha, being an elephant head, elephants are extremely intelligent, but they can be clumsy. And trying to maneuver this great big elephant head on a small human body must have been extremely difficult, I would think. And in some ways, we are like that through doing different activities. So allowing ourselves to be a little bit more patient and a little bit more calmer, and thinking things through, and not just all of a sudden jumping or reacting. Just taking a moment and going, hey, okay, I have this choice and I have this choice. This might work, but maybe if I do it this way, this might be a little bit better, might be a little bit easier, might be a little bit gentler on me. So saying all that, let's begin our practice. So let's sit up nice and tall. And just close our eyes. And just keeping Ganesha in the back of your mind. And bring yourself, your awareness inwards. Just noticing how your body's feeling, how your mind is feeling. The kind of things that you're thinking about since I told you that story. And then see, as you bring your attention onto your breath, if you can allow your mind to soften a little bit, not become so distracted, allowing it to slow it down and become a little bit quieter. As we focus on our breathing in and our breathing out, allowing our breath to become a little bit more deeper, a little bit more fuller. And as we inhale, feel ourselves growing taller, lengthening up through the spine. As we exhale, rooting down through our seat a little bit more. And really feel ourselves going up towards the sky, towards the ceiling, towards the heavens as we inhale. Rooting down, becoming a little bit more stable. Our foundation becoming strong in our seat as we breathe. Okay, let's breathe in for a count of 4. Breathing in. 1, 2, 3, 4. Exhale. 4, 3, 2, 1. Let's do that one more time. Inhale. 1, 2, 3, 4. Exhale. 4, 3, 2, 1. Let's do 5 now. Inhale. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Exhale. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Again. Inhale. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Exhale. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Count of 6. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Exhale. 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Again, inhale. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Exhale. 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Count of 7. Inhale. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Exhale. 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Again. Inhale. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Exhale. 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Last one. Count of 8. Inhale. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Exhale. 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Last one. Inhale. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Exhale. 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Resume your breathing. Noticing how that felt. If that was a challenge, if that was an obstacle, how did you do? Don't judge. Just notice. We can learn through all of this. This is why we call this a yoga practice. Okay, breathe in, opening up your eyes. Let's lift the arms all the way up. Give ourselves a nice big stretch. As you exhale, right hand comes down beside your left hip, left hand to left hip. And we're just going to reach over, bending at that elbow. As you inhale, push it with your left hand, straightening out that left elbow, reaching up. Exhale, bend down into it. Do that again. Inhale, lift up. Exhale, come back down. We'll do that one more time. Inhale, lift up. And exhale all the way back down. And we're going to stay here. Let's try to bring that right shoulder back, opening up through the chest. Press down through both sit bones. Try to find some balance there. Breathe, spreading open those right fingers. Pressing down into the left arm. One more breath here. Good, and then inhale, come all the way up. Reach both arms up. Reach up as high as you can. And then as you exhale, go over towards the other side, bending into that right elbow. Inhale, up. Exhale, bend into that right elbow. Inhale, straighten that right elbow up. Reach up with that left hand. Exhale, bend down into it again. Last time, inhale, lift up. Exhale, bend into that right elbow. And we're going to stay here. Root down through both sit bones. Draw that left shoulder back, opening up through the chest. Spread out those left fingers. Holding it here, breathe. Noticing how the challenges is here. This might be easy, it might not be. Might be different kinds of challenges, maybe in the position or what's going through your head. Next inhalation, coming all the way up, reaching both arms up. And then exhale, bringing the arms down. Good. Inhale, both arms up. We're going to open up the arms to a T and twist towards the left, spreading out those fingers. And just finding a place to hold here. Inhale, lift up. And again, go towards the left side into a T. Root down with both sit bones. Spread out the fingers. Inhale, lift up. Last time, exhale towards the left. Opening up the fingers, soften through the shoulders, holding it here. Root down through both sit bones. Can you stay here? Can you be at ease here? Where do you need to soften? Maybe through the shoulders, maybe through your neck. Maybe you need to look forwards. Maybe you need to look left. How can you remain here for one more breath? What obstacle do you need to overcome? Next inhalation, lift all the way up. And let's twist as we exhale towards the right side, reaching and twisting. Inhale, coming back up to center. Exhale again, twist towards the right, root down through both sit bones. Inhale, lift up. And exhale, twist, and we'll stay here. Relax through both sit bones, relax your face, spread open the fingers. How can you stay here with ease, with grace? Thinking about Ganesha. How can you just be here, overlooking and overcoming some of those obstacles that might be in your way? Just being here, being content with it. Next inhalation, arms come all the way up, coming back to the center. And then exhale, bringing the arms all the way down. Do a few shoulder rolls back. And then forwards. Excellent. And then bring yourself into a table. Spreading out the fingers, point your fingers are pointing forwards. Wrists are underneath the shoulders. Knees are underneath your hips. Curling the toes under, pushing into the toe mounds, pushing into the finger mounds. And that space right underneath the thumb. Pulling the belly button in, spreading out the shoulders away from the spine, lengthening through the neck. Focusing on one point down onto your mat. As you breathe in, we're just going to move forward a little bit. As we exhale, moving back a little bit. Moving forwards just a little bit as we inhale. Exhale, moving back. Moving one more time this way. Inhale, forwards. And exhale, back. Now let's bring a cat and cow into this. Moving forward, we're dropping the belly, moving into our cow. As we exhale, moving into our cat. And again, moving into our cow as we go forwards. Exhale, moving into our cat as we go back. And let's move that forwards as far as we can into our cow. Exhale, cat moving down, hips towards the heels. 2 more times, moving forwards into our cows as far as we can, rooting into our fingers. Exhale, rounding out the back, hips towards the heels. 1 more time, inhale, coming forwards into our cow. Exhale, round out the back, hips towards the heels. Okay, as we inhale, we're going to come forwards once more. As we exhale, pushing into the toes, lift up the knees just a little bit, just a couple of inches. Bringing those hips all the way back as far as we can. Inhale, bring the knees down, coming forwards again into our cow. Exhale, hips come back, arching into our cat, knees up. 2 more times. Inhale, coming forwards. Exhale, coming back, knees up. Dropping the knees. Inhale through our cow as we come forwards. Exhale, downward dog. Inhale, coming forwards, dropping the knees, forwards. Exhale, downward dog. We're going to do that 1 more time and then stay in our downward dog. Inhale, coming forwards. And then exhale into our downward dog. So let's just, oh, there go the glasses. Let's just adjust ourselves here. So moving our hands or our feet forwards or back. Making sure that the pointer fingers are pointing forwards. Rooting into our hands and our fingers. And then rooting into our feet. And then just bending the knees, walking the feet up and down. Maybe just taking a moment to reflect here on the obstacles and challenges that we had to go through to bring us to this moment in time. How did you do? Bend the knees deeply, sending those sit bones all the way up. Drop the head. Reach through those arms. Open up through the shoulders, through the chest. Taking a nice big breath in here. Exhale. Try to bring those heels down towards the ground. That might not happen. It's an obstacle that I have to deal with. You might be too. Take another breath in. Lift up onto the balls of the feet. Bend the knees. Send those sit bones all the way up to the ceiling. And then exhale. I'll straighten the legs. Bring the heels down towards the ground. Inhale, coming into a plank. Exhale, back to downward dog. 2 more times. Inhale, plank, push into the fingers, pull your belly button in forwards. And then exhale, downward dog. Last time. Inhale, plank. Exhale, downward dog. Take a breath in here. Exhale, bring the knees down and coming into a child's pose. Resting your forehead onto the ground, reaching your arms out, allowing your hips to settle down onto your heels. Take a few breaths here. Maybe noticing the challenges that you had to work through to get to this point. Trying to go through each challenge or obstacle with grace and with ease as much as possible. On the next inhalation, you're going to come up onto the knees, bring the arms back and around. We're going to curl the toes under, lifting up, holding it here. breath here. Next inhalation, right leg comes forwards. You're coming into a low lunge, pushing into that front foot firmly and into those back toes firmly. Reaching up as high as we can. Inhale here. As you exhale, twist towards the left side. Open your arms into a T. And then inhale, coming back to center. And again, exhale, twist towards the left. Arms in a T, spreading your fingers. Inhale, coming back to center. Last time, exhale, twist and stay. Holding yourself here. Breathe, soften through the shoulders, soften through your face. Noticing, does your head feel better? Turn, or would you like it facing forwards? Notice how it feels both ways. Hold it for one more breath. Take a breath in here. As you exhale, you're going to go back. So right arm's going to lift up, left arm is coming down to the back of your thighs. Lift up here. Inhale, coming back to center. Exhale, go back. Lift up. Inhale, coming back to center. One last time. Exhale. And stay. Holding it here. Lift up a little bit more. Root down into your feet a little bit more. Pull the belly button in a little bit more. Soften through that shoulder. Hold it here. One more breath. And then inhale. Coming back. Bringing the arms up. Good. And then exhale, bring your hands down. Bring that right foot back. Coming into a plank. Push into the ground. Push into your toes and your fingers. And then exhale, back to your downward dog. Take a breath in. Exhale, drop the knees down and come into a child's pose. Soften and relax. Just let go. Breathe. Notice how those challenges and obstacles, what choices did you make? How did you overcome some of those? Next breath. Inhale, bringing your arms all the way back and up. Stepping forward with your left leg this time. Rooting down, curling your toes on your right foot. Reaching up. Root down with both feet equally. Soften through the shoulders. Take a breath in here. And then exhale, twist towards the right side, opening up your arms. Inhale, lift up, coming back to center. Exhale, twist. Inhale, back to center. Left. And exhale, twist. And stay here. Hold it here. Spread open your fingers. Root down with both feet. Soften through your shoulders. Hold it here. See if you can breathe. Stay here. Relax. Find your breath. What can you do to overcome some of these obstacles? Okay, take a breath in here. As you exhale, go back. Inhale, coming back to center. Exhale, go back. Inhale, coming back to center. And exhale, go back and stay there. Reach up through that left arm. How can you stay here with ease and grace? What obstacles are getting in your way? How can you make it work? How can you become at ease in this position? Holding it here for one more breath. Next breath, bringing yourself all the way up, back to center. Breathe in. Exhale, bring the hands down. Inhale, back to your plank. Hold there. Exhale, downward dog. Take a breath in here. Exhale, bring the knees down. And come into your child's pose. Soften, breathe. Notice what's happening all around you. And then on your next inhalation, reach your arms a little bit further. And as you exhale, walk your arms all the way over towards the left side. As far as you can. Take a breath here. Inhale, hands come back to center. And as you exhale, hands come all the way over towards the right side. Reaching. Feeling that stretch in the left side of the body. Inhale, coming back to center. Taking a moment here. And then bring yourself all the way up. Moving on to your back this time. Bringing your knees in towards your chest. And just rocking from side to side. Side to side. Side to side. And then just hold it here. Take a couple of breaths. And then keeping that right leg in towards your chest, stretch out your left leg, flexing both feet. Hold it in here. Squeeze it in really nice and tight. Lengthen through that left leg. Pushing your back and your whole back side against the ground. And then taking your right arm and just moving that right hip around and around, pressing down onto that left hip, pushing it into the ground. So moving that right hip around in circles in one direction and then in the other direction. And then bringing it back to center. And then opening up towards the right side. Even just relax that right elbow down onto the ground. So you're bringing and opening up through the hip. Pressing down on that left hip. Taking a few breaths here. Keep flexing those feet. I know I forget to. And then bringing that leg all the way back up to center. Switching hands, taking the left hand, drawing that right knee all the way down towards the left side. Opening up that right arm into a T, pushing down into the shoulder. So you want that shoulder to be into the ground. Feeling a nice stretch through the right hip and the buttocks. Breathe through it. Noticing all the disturbances that might be coming out of this and just letting them go. And being okay with it. And then next inhalation, bring yourself back up. Squeezing that right knee in towards your chest one more time. Then lifting that leg all the way up towards the ceiling. And then allowing it to float all the way down, nice and slowly with control, towards the ground. Taking a moment here. Noticing how that right side of the body feels. And now doing the same on the other side. So taking that left leg, bringing it in towards the chest. Okay, I'll put my glasses on so I can see what I'm doing. Wiggle down here.
Right knee in towards, left knee in towards the chest, squeezing it in, flexing both feet. And then let's make circles. So circles going one direction, taking that right hand, placing it on the right hip bone so that those right glutes get glued down onto the ground. And then going in the opposite direction with that left hip, circles. And then coming back to center. And then opening up. So pressing down on that right hip to keep it there. Flexing both feet, opening up. Hold it there. Trying to soften. We tend to tense up when we're here. So softening where you need to soften. Okay, bringing that knee back up. Switching hands, so the right hand's going to grab hold of that knee and pull it over towards the right side. Left arm comes out into a T. I'm trying to glue that left shoulder down into the ground. Feeling a nice stretch through the left buttocks, inside of the body. Your foot can touch the ground. It just depends on how much flexibility you have or how much softening you can do, how much at ease and grace you can bring in. Not always easy. Good. And then bring yourself all the way back up to center. Squeeze that knee again one more time in towards your body. Feet are both flexed. And then straighten that leg all the way up towards the ceiling. Doing as much as you can. Boy, my leg is even straighter than normal. That's awesome. And then slowly with control, allow that leg to come all the way down towards the ground. Good. And then just hold it there. Allowing yourself a couple of breaths. And then you're going to squeeze both knees in towards your chest again, flexing both feet. Okay, so envision now, we're going to work on the abs just a little bit here. So envisioning now that there's a grape underneath a grape, like a green grape or a purple grape, depends on what kind of grape you like, in your lower back. You're going to push and squish that grape down. Okay, you want to keep that connection. Flex both feet. Bring your hands down, pushing down into the ground. Okay, relax through your face. And then you're going to stretch out your right leg, hovering it maybe about a couple inches off the ground. Okay, so we're breathing in here. As we exhale, we're going to change legs, pushing through the left leg, bringing the right knee up. That's exhale. Then inhale. Exhale, switch. Okay, let's do 4 more of those. Inhale. Exhale. That's 1. A full breath, right? Inhale. Exhale for 2. Inhale. Exhale for 3. Inhale. Keep pushing down the lower back. Exhale for 4. Now we're going to do it double time for 10. Push. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Push the belly button. 8, 9, 10. Now slow down for 5. For 4. For 3. For 2. Exhale. For 1. Inhale. And exhale. Now double time for 10. And 9. And 8. And 7. And 6. 5. 4, 3, 2, and 1. And single time. Inhale. Exhale for 5. Inhale. Exhale for 4. Pull your grate down. Inhale. Exhale for 3. Inhale. Exhale. Inhale. Exhale. I think we have one more. Inhale. Exhale. And double time for 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5. You can do this. 4, 3, 2, and 1. And bring your knees in towards your chest. Hold it here. Breathe. Do a few ankle circles. Breathing. Calming down. That was an obstacle in itself, wasn't it? The mind sometimes just wants to walk away from things like that. Okay, bring your arms open, nice and wide. Knees are up towards your chest. We're going to do a little twist. So just dropping those knees over towards the right side, just dropping them down wherever they may land. Keeping both shoulders on the ground. You can close your eyes. Your head can either be turned towards your left hand if that feels good, or keeping it to center, or maybe your head's moving towards the right. So you just decide what feels better in your own body and just allow yourself to settle here. Breathing, allowing that breath to come back to normal. Let's do one more breath here. Inhale, bring your knees back up to center. Hold it here for a moment. And then as you exhale, bring your knees over towards the left side. Right shoulder stays glued onto the ground. Just adjust your legs till you feel comfortable. And again, your head can go left, right, or center. Up to you. And just being gentle with yourself, being kind. Trying to find that grace and ease. So we're not always fighting all the time with ourselves. There's always going to be obstacles. It's how we deal with those obstacles. How can we deal with those obstacles and challenges with grace and ease without fighting with ourselves? I definitely can learn that one. I have to practice that one a lot more. Okay, let's take one more breath here. Next inhalation, bring your knees back up towards your chest. Give yourself a little hug. You can bring your forehead towards your knees. And then gently bring your head back down. Bring your feet down. Slide your feet to the outer corners of your mat. Adjust your body. And wiggle around. And just allow your body just to release, relax. Bring yourself into this Savasana. Allow yourself to settle. And just be in the moment. Letting go of everything now. All that you've done, all that you've thought, let it all go. Let yourself be. In this place of peace and quiet. And just breathe. Noticing that there are disturbances around us, that we have no control over them. And just letting them go. Don't bring your attention to them too much. Notice that they're there, but then don't pay too much attention. Don't allow your tension to linger. Just find a place where you can just be. You can stay here for as long as you like. And when you're ready to come out, just bring your attention back to your breath. Allowing your breath to deepen a little bit. And begin to wiggle your fingers and your toes. Bring your arms over your head, bring your legs together. Give yourself a nice stretch. Roll over to one side. Coming into a fetal position for a moment. And then slowly pushing yourself up. Coming back into a seat. Your eyes can be open and closed, doesn't matter. Whatever feels right to you. Just stay here a moment and just allow things to settle back. Allow yourselves to reflect on your practice. Maybe coming back to the idea of Ganesha with the elephant head and the human body. And maybe we're more like him than not. Maybe we are able to overcome all of those obstacles and challenges in our lives with a little bit more ease and a little bit more grace. Smile through them, breathe through them. That's why we practice. We can learn a lot about what we do, how we react, how we go about things. And if you know that something doesn't happen right away, well, then we try again. I hope that you found this practice enlightening, helpful, and it's something that we can practice over and over and over again. And every time we practice, we find more insight, more perspectives. So let's close our practice, bringing our hands towards our hearts, bowing our heads, giving ourselves gratitude for coming together on our mats. Taking a breath in, taking a breath out. Namaste. Thanks for joining me. See you soon. Bye.